All right, now it's time to talk about the dogs. The American Humane Hero Dog Awards are an annual celebration of outstanding working dogs from around the country and the people who care for them. This year, over 1 million people voted, and one local dog has won the distinction of being the nation's top emerging hero dog.
I love this. Joining us now is that very special boy and a finalist in this year's American Humane Hero Dog Awards, Willow the dog, along with his owner, it's Heather Heath, a proud animal advocate. It's great having you.
Thank you.
Hi, Heather.
So congratulations, first of all. This is so cute. Man, Willow, just adorable. Being named the nation's top emerging hero dog. Explain what people are looking for this category and how much of an honor this is.
American Humane actually has 7 categories,
okay.
And Emerging Hero, I think, captures everything that's not in the other specific categories.
Gotcha.
So Willow actually fell into that one because his role is more of an activist role, which I think is probably one of the first times American Humane has had an activist role dog in this category. So
wow.
It's an honor for us to have won this because we get a platform to use our voices for these animals that don't have one.
Of course.
Well, and let's talk about what that platform is because Willow has an incredible story.
Yes. Don't you cry.
I know. I told her.
I promised myself I wouldn't cry.
I told her I'm going to try to get through this without crying, but this dog is a survivor from the meat trade in South Korea.
Oh,
it's just unbelievable.
I got Willow. Willow was rescued back in June of 2016 in South Korea in a city called Bucheon. And Bucheon is now one of the first cities the mayor has declared it dog meat free. Doesn't mean that there's the end of a dog meat trade in Bucheon, but it means they're working towards it.
Yeah,
so
they're taking a stand.
It's a positive, right? And it's a movement, and there's a number of mayors now in South Korea taking that role. He came from a farm of 300 dogs and was actually turned in as a pet dog by the owners who just were done with him. He was old and it was just time to get rid of him. So they got $20, dropped him off, and he was to be slaughtered.
Wow.
The farms double as a slaughterhouse and a farm for raising the dogs. So a lot of times there is legislation that says they can't be slaughtered in front of the other dogs, but nothing is enforced.
Of course.
So.
It's so ridiculously heartbreaking, and then there's also that part, especially here in the States, where you're just like, what can we do to stand up to that when it's, that tens of thousands of miles away over the Pacific?
You have to use your voice. Yeah. This is an international problem, obviously, but so many people don't realize that there is only legislation in 6 states in the United States that prohibits the consumption of dogs.
In how many?
6.
Really?
Out of 50, there's only 6 that say this is illegal.
Yes.
It seems like a no-brainer.
It does. There's been a lot of lobbying for a resolution that's actually been passed, and it's now on the Senate floor, hopefully to go to the floor in December, and it's going to be introduced into the Farm Bill. Fingers crossed.
So
that
you're
it gets
saying
passed.
start at home is what you're saying.
Right.
Yeah.
So we had to. We have to start at home because we can't go into these other countries and demand change. I mean, who are we to go in there and demand change? You have to find another avenue. And, learning the culture, working with the locals there, working with local groups, trying to get involved in a way where you're going to be received well, not going to have a defense put up by the other culture.
Listen, I'm so proud of you, not just for saving Willow, but also for taking on this cause. And I know it resonates with you emotionally. In a moment, too, I'm going to ask for your advice if there are any folks out there right now watching and listening, and I'm sure there are, who would like to help some of these dogs. But we have a contest.
Yes.
And that is people can write in, call in, and vote for you at the American Humane Awards. How can we do that?
If you go to herodogawards.org and you choose the Emerging Hero category, there's only 7 categories and 7 dogs, so you'll find Willow. You can vote for him once every 24 hours. It resets Pacific time at midnight every night.
So you can vote daily.
Vote daily up until noon on September 5th.
Awesome.
Very good. And super quick, before we end, where can people learn more about how to save these dogs?
He is on Facebook and Instagram, but I'm much more prominent on Facebook.
All right, look up Willow on Facebook.
I am Willow or at DMT Survivor.
Awesome.
Thank you so
It's
much.
great having
Thank you.
Great to have
Unbelievable.
you.
The awards are going to be filmed on September 29th and broadcast later this year.
Isn't that fun?
Yeah.
We can watch her on TV. Vote for our hometown hero, Willow, now through September 5th. You guys, log on the website, herodogawards.org. The 2018 American Humane Hero Dog Award will happen at the Beverly Hilton. Ooh la la!
Fancy.
On September 29th and will be broadcast later this year on the Hallmark Channel. Watch for it. So many cute dogs are part of that night. Important dogs, too.
No question.